Hello, welcome to Nattys Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting. And today I think we're gonna do bubble art. I think that's where we're going. It's summer. The kids are playing with bubbles. We may as well make some art out of it. I don't know. We'll see. So go ahead, give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. So let's go ahead and go take a look. So here's what you'll need. Bubbles, paint or food coloring, some sort of canvas or paper or something. Now I have both paint and food coloring. I use the food coloring and I wish I maybe would have tried the paint instead because my results were not great. So I'm just going to use these bubbles. My boyfriend got me a pack of 8 bubble containers. What the hell am I going to do with 8 bubbles? I don't know. But anyway, so I opened that up and I added some blue food coloring to the jar of bubbles. And then we're going to shake that up. Now, I watched a few people do this on TikTok. And they made it seem so easy. You just drop in a few drops of food coloring and oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. And then I go to do it. So you can see, first of all, this was my practice paper because I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing. So first, I just tried to blow the bubbles onto the paper. The bubbles were dripping. The bubbles weren't being made. It was a disastrous mess. So then I decided, okay, first I got to put a glove on because my hands were blue at this point. So put a glove on, step 1. And then we're going to try to be a little bit neater about how we blow these bubbles. Still couldn't do it. So then I thought, well, maybe it's just because it's paper. So then, okay, let's try this piece of wood. And this is just a little piece of wood from Dollar Tree. I don't know, it's small, somewhat small. And again, I go to blow on the bubbles and nothing is happening. Now, I don't know if the food coloring has destroyed the chances of these bubbles being made or what. Or if I'm just so old, I don't know how to blow bubbles anymore. I don't know. But I couldn't get it to work, no matter what I did. So you'll see the thing is just dripping. I tried going really close. I tried going far away. I tried everything I could think of. It did have somewhat of a cool little splatter design, but that's not how I wanted it. So then I thought, okay, let's go outside. Because one of the TikTokers I watched said, go outside and do this because you'll make a mess. Which is true. My whole face was blue. My hands were blue. It was a mess. Thankfully, I have silicone in my craft room, so it was fine. Out here, I just put a towel that I ended up throwing away. I put a towel down, and I had this little gazillion bubble maker or something it's called. Again, listen, when I ask the boyfriend to get something, he gets way too much. So this little thing is supposed to make it so that you can blow bubbles for a mile straight. Maybe not a mile. But I couldn't get the stupid thing to work. So it's battery operated, so you push the little button, you hold it in the bubble sauce for, I think it said 3 to 4 seconds, and then there's a button, so you lift it up, and there's a button you push, and the bubbles are supposed to spurt out. There you saw one bubble. I got one bubble. And my dog is outside with me, so she's now catching the bubbles. Now there went a few bubbles, but I couldn't get it on the paper because there was wind blowing. Like, this was the most difficult craft I think I've ever done. I don't know how this is for kids. I don't know what kids are going to do with this. I don't know. I don't understand. So I took the disastrous messes that I had and I picked out the little pieces that worked out the best. This one looked okay. I actually liked it. You could see a couple bubble shapes. This one was a little smaller, a little lighter, but I still found a spot that I liked and it looked somewhat like art. So with these 2 pieces, we're going to make them fit into a frame because I'm framing this delightful bubble art. So I'm just going to cut this frame. This frame is from Dollar Tree, of course, and I did only have one of these frames. Somehow I must have used the others at some other time. I don't know. So we'll get it all unwrapped and then open it up, and we're going to use the back of the frame as the template for cutting the art off of the rest of the paper. because obviously I don't need that big 12 by 12 sheet for this little 5 by 7 frame. So
I set it up. I found the spot that I liked the most out of the whole page, and that's where I'm going to make my little rectangle. And I'm just going to literally just draw it out. And then I did the same thing for the one that I liked even more. I like this one better. It had a deeper, darker color to it. So I like this one even more. And did the same thing. Just get the template out. And then we are just going to cut it out. Now, if you have a paper cutter, of course, it'd be straighter if you did that. Since it's going in a frame, it doesn't have to be 100% straight. Just follow the lines and it'll be fine. And then I wanted to test to see how it looked when it was actually in the frame. And for me, my pictures, this random art, it does always have a top and a bottom. So that's what I was looking at, is which is the top, which is the bottom. And it was actually kind of cute. It was actually okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other page. And again, I only have one frame, but I figure I'll cut them both out because I know I have another frame somewhere. I just didn't want to spend all afternoon looking for it. And then I put the other one in. And again, I did decide that I like the other one better, but I just wanted to get a look and see how it actually looks in the frame. And that was it, guys. Like, that's it. It's random. It's okay. If you had like your kid's picture you could put in the middle or something like that, it might be more fun. If the color was darker, it also might be more fun. I don't know, guys. This was a tough one for me. I don't know why this was so complicated for me, but this was a tough one for me. And thank you so much for stopping by today. I sure hope you can give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe. When you subscribe, you should hit the bell so you know when the next video comes out. Remember to appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.